Well, incredibly, it's only taken him 5 games to reach 2 Premier League hat-tricks. I mean, that is pretty phenomenal, Michael. And as you said, he will go on to break so many records.
Exactly that, Seema. I mean, we've already seen he's only been here 2 minutes and he's broken a right few records already. I think he could possibly beat the all-time record for goals in a season. Well, the way he's going already, if he stays fit, I'm pretty convinced he will. This Manchester City team creates so many chances. De Bruyne wasn't even starting today, and when they get clicked together, then it's going to be quite phenomenal. So, yeah, he has had 1 or 2 injuries in his career so far. That's the only worry. But if he stays fit, it's almost unfair watching him play against certain players. As I said before, he's almost too good. And when he's playing in this team, you simply can't stop that.
Mo, he is the envy of every number 9 around the world, including Harry Kane. Harry Kane wanted to go to Man City for the reason being is what you're seeing there with Haaland. Now, whether they're who's better than I'm not judging. Who's better? We know they're both fantastic, but they all want to go because of the attacking array that they have there. The chances what get created for him, but his movement's fantastic. But it must be a dream for any player to come and play and get the sort. Look at his movement. He never ever stops. One movement. Now I'll go again. I mean, the defender doesn't know what to do. This, for me, Mo, is my favourite goal. Yeah. That is a striker's goal. That's what you was all about. But even here, when he follows things in, he never stops. Even look, still, well, this might just fall to me here, will it? Yes, it will. Just taps it in. Absolutely magnificent.
So let's have some fun now. The record for the most goals in a single Premier League season is 32, and that was Mo Salah. So what do you think Haaland would achieve this season?
Well, I think that's definitely beatable. I think he's going to do that. Granted, a clear run. And don't forget, he keeps getting brought off in most games as well. He only plays an hour.
I know.
And he's got a rest over the World Cup.
Yeah, he's not going to the World Cup. Yeah. It's so early in his career, so early in his Premier League career, obviously. But how stupid is it? You're already thinking, is he young enough to go and, beat, the all-time record? Get Alan Shearer. If he stayed in the country for 10 years, could he beat that? I mean, it's a long time off, but there's very, very few people that when they come on the scene, you think, wow, that's possible. Wayne Rooney was one right at the outset. Harry Kane's obviously one now. They're few and far between. This lad, okay, he's not, 18. He's a few years on, but the way he scores, the amount he scores, the team that he's in, they're not going anywhere, soon. I just think that he could break everything. Goals in a season, all-time goal. He can do anything he wants. It is. That first goal is fascinating for me. I mean, he's so strong. If I scored a goal, I had to be ahead of somebody. I had to run past them, dribble past them, get in front of them. He can be level with people. He's that big and strong. He just holds them off. And when people are nudging, pushing, pulling, it doesn't seem to break his stride at all. He's just got this stiff arm that stays out, and he just goes about his business just holding them off.
Yeah.
And he can run yards and yards and yards doing the same thing, just holding them off. Normally, if they're pushing, you're sort of trying to gain your balance, and he's just so strong. He doesn't have to run past people. He just stays in front of them and just strengthens them off.
The thing is,
it's unfair.
He just pins the centre-backs, and they can't leave him alone because you muscle him out of the way, so they have to have 2 of them. And I said before the show, what he does is less touches, but what he's doing is affecting the game by just pinning the 2 centre-backs back. And then they got the little guys, another 10s, who come into them little pockets and get on the half-turn and create things. Look, he can take the traffic away, and the others can score. They've got everything there at the moment. This was the missing piece of the jigsaw, and perhaps they can win Premier Leagues. We know they can. Prolific winners in the Premier Leagues without number 9. They've shown they can do that. But I think now, with this guy, they go one step further. They win the Premier League again. I would stick my neck out now, and I'm not being too risky by saying they are going to win the Premier League. He's got to stay fit, but they can win it without him anyway. But
the one they want?
The Champions League. The Champions League is there for him. If he's got a specialist subject, this boy, it's Champions League football.
It is.
You look at his goal-scoring record, it's incredible. But can he do it in the Premier League? We always ask the question. They've done it in other countries when they come to the Premier League. No one even questioned him. No one questioned, will Erling Haaland be able to do it in the Premier League? Because the physicality, he's used to it, the cleverness, the speed, phenomenon. Both feet, headers, he's got everything.